Hi, I'm TheMangaBrah, and Mashle's back with an explosive, new, fun chapter where not really a lot of stuff goes on. I mean, yeah, we got this nice, cool splash color page. We got this first page with all this color. We see that RYOH'S alive. That's awesome, great. I thought he was dead before, but I guess it's okay. But when you really get down to it, not a lot of stuff happens, and that's, I wouldn't say disappointing, but I would say, especially compared to the previous chapter, which I definitely do feel is one of the best Mashle chapters ever. If I really get down to it, it might be the best one. I'd have to really analyze it. But this one's well, stuff kind of just happens. But yeah, RYOH'S alive. Again, I thought he was dead, but he's okay. And he pulled the classic One Punch Man move where he destroyed the meteorite and things scattered everywhere, and he was able to divert it to save people. But in contrast to Saitama got all this blame and called an asshole. It's like, hey, why don't you just stop it and push it away? And he was called a villain for it. While in Mashle, he gets cheered for it. RYOH'S getting cheered for basically not destroying everybody, making less damage. So less people die because of RYOH'S. Cheer. Less people die because of Saitama. Fuck you. Anyway, as I said, there's this nice, cool splash color page. I think that's amazing. I like it. And, yeah, no, there's not much really to comment about it. So moving on, the bulk of this chapter is about this emergency meeting. I'm not sure how they have the time for this, but they do. So they have an emergency meeting saying, hey, what are we going to do? I don't recall any part of this meeting discussing anything to do with MASH, so it's nothing about that. But they have a prisoner, and they kind of just do their jokey torture with him. It doesn't go anywhere. I'm pretty sure in the next few chapters, they'll do something, he'll break, or he'll just break on his own because his father abandoned him. But he's just established, he's here, he has not broken yet, he'll probably break pretty soon. Also, we have a whole discussion about which of the brothers is the strongest. Is Pudding the strongest? Is it Doom? Is it the clown? Is it the crazy dude with all the weapons? Pretty much, all of them are stronger or better than the other. I'm not kidding. If you follow along the conversation, all the brothers, in some way or another, well, they're better at this, and that's why they would be better, they're the best brother. But this one's better at this. Well, this one's better at this. Well, this one can do this. He did a potion that can suck all the life energy and magic out of you. So it's pretty much to establish, hey, they're all serious threats. They're all stronger than each other in a certain way. So you gotta take all of them deadly fucking serious. We then get to the end of the chapter where we have our ragtag team, not the Divine Visionaries anymore, just Rio Grant's the only Divine Visionary that's assumingly alive. And they're all gonna go out, go towards the sunset, they're gonna go do something, and that's it. So yeah, stuff kind of just happens. Not a lot of stuff. I will say now that it kind of feels like I'm getting my chain pulled. I'm kind of been expecting, I've been saying it now, it's for a while now, but this keeps getting extended. It both feels like the series is about to end at the same time and how they want to just keep extending it. There's a phrase called in American comics called pacing for the trade, where they do a lot of filler stuff in the trade back issues. That way they can keep money coming in. They don't want to just give you all the goods. They got to put all this other stuff in it. Now there's pros and there's cons to pacing for the trade. I don't like it. I think it gets annoying, but it can have benefits, it's the same conversation with filler. It's like filler for anime. There's pros for it because it can really expand stuff, and there's cons because obviously, what's the fucking point? But yeah, it kind of feels like right now we have a lot of filler with RYOH'S Grant and his side thing, when really, I just want to get to MASH and be like, okay, we were just talking about him. He's still unconscious. It's I want him to get up, display his new super strength, and what's he going to do? But we got to divert from that. And we've been kind of diverting from that way too many times. It really feels like, hey, this is here. Just remember, this is here. This is going on. Just remember. And it's you can only do it so many times until it gets annoying. And for me, I'm starting to get a little annoyed. It honestly feels like maybe they could really just extend this for 20 more chapters and say, yeah, this is going on with MASH. But let me tell you about all this stuff going on over here. That's basically filler, but we're saying it's the canon manga. Anyway, guys, that's the chapter. Overall, it's not greater than the previous chapter. The previous chapter, again, I think is one of the best chapters that Mashle's ever had. This chapter kind of feels like filler, kind of establishes a few things, lets us know that the villains, the brothers, they're all bad. You gotta take them all seriously. Mash couldn't beat Doom, one of the strongest brothers. He may be the strongest, but the other brother is stronger than him, then this. You get the point. All this stuff is just establishing the threat that we already got established before, and the ragtag team of people that's going to go stop him, which I don't think is going to be effective at all, and making sure Ryo's alive, but okay, you know, whatever. Overall, chapter, okay. Not the best. It's kind of just okay in my opinion. But what do you guys think? Do you guys have a strong opinion about this chapter? Well, if you do, you can let me know. I'm the MangaBrah, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.